2016 Duramax CP4 pump failure, catastrophic. Got to replace a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I got to take all this stuff off, and everything overlaps everything. So you got to take a bunch of extra shit off if you have to. Oh man, here's the pump. So I got to take the pump out. I probably still got to take the turbo out, which I'm kind of dreading. And this stuff, because I'm replacing the fuel rails as well, and all these little lines. All those lines are getting replaced. I'm not exactly sure what else I got to get. The pumps, I still haven't gotten it out yet. I just got the two chompy jones loose. I'm finally able to get this tube off. Pain in the ass. There's some fuel line, a bunch of it. Driver's side fuel rail, seized up pump, some more fuel lines, fuel filter assembly, and I get up on this thing here, and I got all but one injector fuel line undone. Still got to do all those and take it from there. That one up there that you can't see is right there in the center. Is really tough. I sprayed it a while ago. Let it sit. This guy here. So hopefully I can get it off. Now I don't care if it breaks. I don't care if the injector or the line breaks, because this is they're all getting replaced because it's catastrophic failure. I got the pump in, I got the rails in, I got all the injectors in. Now I'm just trying to figure out where the wiring goes. I got some of the lines in. That line's got to get replaced because it's damaged, and that one's got to get flushed out. We're going to bypass the original fuel filter here. This is going to get a lift pump upgrade, so it's not just relying on that pump, it's actually going to get a lift pump for the fuel tank. I had everything nice and organized on that table, and when I went to move the table, the whole table collapsed. So where's it at? Right there. It's all busted up. So my organization was useless. I did take pictures of all the injectors. They have different codes on them, and I just took a picture of that fuel pump with the code on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to code all that stuff. Just wanted to make sure I have all those pictures rather than putting it all together and then being up shit's creek, you know, without a paddle. I'm done for the day. I got the fuel system down. The injectors are loose. I just have them occupying the hole so nothing else gets in there. They were in there pretty good. They were a pain in the butt to get out. Was able to get them out with a pry bar, wiggle them around. Tomorrow's another day. Parts should be here. You see this line is all up. Somebody used vice grips trying to build pressure. These are not that bad to do, except for this one right here. Okay, probably if I did that one first rather than that one or whatever. That's actually for number 8. GM switched it up. I guess the diesels are different. This is bank 2. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. And this is the odd side. This tool here, OEM tools, it's the shops. This thing saved me like 3 times on this job so far. It's got a flex head thing so you can get in there, because I was using all kinds of different 19mm wrenches, 3/4 inch wrenches, and trying to get just a little bit and then flip the wrench around, try to get it again. I couldn't do it, but that worked. It's a nice little set. I don't know, probably Amazon or something. He doesn't really buy Snap-on, he buys all Harbor Freight and stuff like that. But yeah, dude, this thing's awesome. These are the new fuel lines, okay, from GM. That's the old one. Had to get it out. It was not fun. Had to loosen up a bunch of stuff. Had to drop the drive shaft. Take the transmission shifter cable down. I had to loosen all 3 bolts for the ABS module, which is right around there. Those are the bolts that goes through. And I loosened up the brake line, the plastic brake line clips that hold it to the frame. and I was able to get it out. It was a struggle. I got it all out in one piece. I wanted to see if I could do it. So, you know, I knew what I was dealing with putting this one in. The one thing that I did change is there's a bracket here. I took it off of this one already, but it's got a bolt. It bolts to the frame, and I didn't want to mess with it. It looked kind of gnarly. I was able to open it up. It's the gray one. These are all black. It's one that's gray. And I got the fuel system started. I got the relays here. I'm wired inside the box here. I have to wire this to the battery. That's the fuse. Yeah, both sides. I got a new one of these, so I got to replace that. This portion is done. We got to drill that out, put that in there, and then you have to measure and put, you know, drill that out and put that in there, and replace this line there. And I cleaned it up as best I could. I actually took the module apart. There was so much plastic in there from drilling all that out, so I cleaned it out really good. So I know there's no plastic. I think I'm going to try to get this mounted, which is pretty simple. You just take one bed bolt out, and it mounts up there. I don't know if this has been cleaned out yet. I got to find out. If that's cleaned out, then that can get done, but that can get bolted up. I can do the fuel tank later. And that's a wrap. It's all back together, flat tires and all. Just needs the brakes bled. I bled them as best I could. The bleeder's broke in the back, so I bled them through the lines. So it's basically got to get probably bled again. Ran out of time for today. They can do that. And the only other thing is the hood needs to get put on, and the gas tank shield and this wheel cover. I don't know where the screws are for it. I didn't take that side off, but I did take this side off. And I did put this one back in. So either they got to find the screws, or I don't know what they're going to do. Leave it off. I don't know. But this is done. This was a real fun one. What an ass kicker. Good payday though.